Hi everyone, welcome back. Let's talk about the mechanical plan in our general discussion of NKBA documentation here. In this video, we're going to focus on what is the mechanical plan and what kind of information does it contain. The purpose of a mechanical plan is to communicate the exact location and specifications of your equipment and exactly how they relate to all the cabinetry. In NKBA standards, all sorts of different equipment is on the same plan. Electrical, lighting, plumbing, heating, HVAC, they're all on one plan. Okay. Larger or more complicated projects, and in architects' plans, these might be pulled out to separate drawings. In NKBA, we tend to put them all on one. So why do we care about this? Well, all of these mechanical equipment have to be placed in the correct location for your appliances and fixtures. And it's all going to relate to the placement of the cabinetry as well. It all works together. Okay. And as a designer, your job is to help these outlets and equipment and these switches be placed correctly. They have to be placed per building codes, and it's also important that they're aesthetically pleasing. All right. One thing that I do want to mention right here while we're talking about aesthetically pleasing is that you are responsible for the placement of these equipment items in your backsplash areas, and this is a particularly sensitive area. Take a look at the picture. You can see that there is a beautiful glass subway tile backsplash in this area, and then it's interrupted by multiple electrical outlets and switches. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just something that you need to keep in mind and actually design and plan for. So here's an example of a mechanical plan. This one is a bathroom plan, and you can see that it consists of the plan and the legend. Okay. Shown on the plan are all of the fixtures, appliances, and cabinetry. All right. But you don't need the cabinetry nomenclature. You don't need the fixture and appliance specifications. None of those are given on this mechanical plan. That's all on the floor plan. The mechanical plan, you're interested in specifically the mechanical equipment. So we've got lighting, we've got switches, we've got outlets, okay? And everything that you use in the plan is going to be shown in this legend. So here's some step-by-step instructions of how to draw the mechanical plan, and these are taken verbatim from your textbook. All right, so first draw it to the same configuration as the floor plan. It's very, very easy. If you're using AutoCAD, just put another layer on there. If you're drawing by hand, you're just going to trace that floor plan. You're not going to include the nomenclature and the specifications. Any appliances or fixtures that are on the plan, you label them. For example, you label a REF for refrigerator, but you don't have to put the full refrigerator specification on this drawing. Next, you're going to draw and place your outlets, switches, and your lighting. And then you're going to do the legends. You'll include everything that was on the plan. Okay, and here's something that trips up a lot of people. You want to put it at the same size or scale as on the plan. So if your lighting symbol is this size on the plan, you want it to be the exact same size, shape, configuration over in the legends. Okay, it's one of those rare things that is easier to do by hand than it is in AutoCAD. The mechanical legend also includes the specifications for all of your mechanical equipment, including your lighting. The mechanical plan has dimensions. First of all, you put all the same room dimensions as your floor plan. Okay, you can just copy them over. You want to locate all of your equipment, and you especially want to locate all of your ceiling mounted lighting fixtures. Okay. All of these things on this list get centerline locations, All right, appliances, sinks, tub controls, shower controls, toilets, fans, light fixtures, ducts, radiators, etc., etc. All right, so locate everything using your dimensions. So let's take a look at this plan again now that you've had a chance to learn about what should be on a mechanical plan. Let's take a look at the dimensions. You see that there's a string of dimensions across the top, and it's giving the closest one here is locating these items. Okay, the next string is center lining our major fixtures. Okay, and finally we've got an overall room dimension. Also, note that your lighting fixtures right here, kind of floating in the middle, see these? They are dimensioned so that we can help locate them in the space. Here's a second example of a mechanical plan. This one's a kitchen. Right? And you can see again, in general, we try as much as possible to pull all your dimensions out of the room. Okay, sometimes it's not possible, and most of the time with these lighting fixtures, it's not possible. Okay, so those are going to be in the room. So all of these lighting fixtures here are dimensioned so that they're not just floating in space, and they'll get placed where you want them to be. All right, we talked about how the mechanical plan is formatted on the page and what's included on the plan. In the next video, we'll talk about electrical service and electrical outlets.